Hello, hello. Hope everyone's doing well. What's up, Klecko? Dan, Cad? Do better? I'm working on it. Okay, I'm not gonna spend too much time warming up, but we're just gonna do a small amount. Dan, thank you for the tier 1 for 19 months. Welcome back in. Been too long since I dropped. Now take Yo, I appreciate it, man. Larry, hope you've been well, dude. How's it going, Frisky? We've been having some good runs lately, I would say. Let's make sure we get Tower of Fate. Full with 2 kids most time? No worries. I'm doing good. We got lots of updates. I don't know the last time you were here how much you've seen, but consistency is up. I think we've had a few new revelations. Here, let me show you the newest thing you probably haven't seen. This will make you happy. Where is this? Okay. So you know how there's a Bowser statue up here, right? So once upon a time, we learned how to do the zoomies to kind of go under there, right? And you would have to like do a little bit of a delay if you wanted to risk this, something like that, right? As a result, we weren't really going for it in runs, the zoomies. We were kind of going, like something like that, right? Okay. However, I finally figured out the camera manip. We knew that there was a way to despawn that guy, and it actually starts back here. We're gonna duck. Slide into this, and then grab this. Now, I'm doing that as an exaggerated motion. In reality, it looks like this. And then as soon as I landed, I jumped again. I went to this corner, keeping the camera low. And then when I get up there, gone. You like that? Another nice thing that we found fairly recently. So the old fast strat was like this, which is 4 dolphins from this save state to get across. And we found this instead. 3 dolphins to get across. It's hard though. That's not an easy one, but True. Looks good. Okay, let's get a visual cue for this. So this is probably like I'm gonna modify today. We'll get started. Two different. So normally I do it all in one go like this. I'd spit and I mean that works. Not bad. So I think this is I don't want to describe that. Yeah. This is if I make a save state, or if I load a save state with a character that's different than my currently selected sprite, which in this case is Yoshi, it like combines the color palettes or something. So you get the so like this save state was probably originally made with Tofu here. So he's being like mixed with a Yoshi. Okay, I think I like that. I think it's like midway through. Is midway through the window. Mash. Mash Y to spit out the key. Okay, and then it's like hold X plus A when Mario is partially off screen. I think that's right. I can double check that, because sometimes my capture card is trash, to be honest. I can power it off and on. It's possible it's not coming through at all. How's it going, Lick? Get some fire ones as well. 102. Okay, we'll get a 2-second, 2-second PB. I like it. It's good? Okay. Okay, I think we're good here. Is there anything important? Okay, we know where that is. We know where that is. Okay. What changed at 8? Oh, yeah, that was... Okay. Anything else? Koopa Cake we showed. That was there. Let's do the wing block. And I think we'll be good. How's it going, Nicholas? Do I speak Spanish? Not really, no. Thank you, Larry, for the good luck. Do better? I'm trying. How do I do better? Tell me. Give me the wisdom. Where is it? This? No, that's not the right. Where are we? This is not the right. FFA. There. That's what I want. Okay. Take it easy, man. Sorry I don't speak your language. It is what it is. I understand, though. Okay. Okay. I think we should do one Gate of Fire Bowser, because this guy's a jerk. There are the words of wisdom. It's not bad advice. Not bad advice at all. Okay, let's do it. It was cool getting to see you play some Kaizo again, Lyric. How'd you feel about it? Just as good as you remember? Just as fun? The ice threw me off. You gotta get the WD-40, you gotta de-rust. Oh, I thought I could iframe that. Okay, we're out of here. We're out of there. Fuck it. Yo. Thank you, Casito. Also, how's it going, Tupac? I try my best. Sometimes,
hell yeah, brother.
Sometimes the Kaizo gods they say no dice, and they wreck me. Check your visual cues for. There's 2 tempo temples, which I'm not sure which one that you would be referring to. I feel good on both of them, I think. Glyco, thank you for the 6 months, and you want the Oh, I thought you were doing the character select.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go indeed. Let's get this party started. Here, just for Klecko, I'll give it to I'll give him some love. Let's do it. You check where you do the 1 cycle. Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah. I won't do that today, but I should write that down. If this dies quickly, I'll definitely write in my notes to investigate that. Because the setup I have, I do think is better now than what it used to be. But confirm. I need a way to like confirm that I can commit. Shay's thinking, by the way, for the 84 months, which I think is 7 years. 12 times 7, that seems about right. Holy shit. 7 years ago. You came in only a few months after I started streaming. Well, and because I assume you didn't subscribe right away, so you were probably in there for a little bit. You're probably there on the first hour. I don't know when you showed up, but I know you showed up during the DKC3. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Back in the simpler days of Twitch, there was no... Like, it was just partner back in the day. Partner or bust. Them doing affiliates was such a good decision for streamers. Because it does really help give people something to like strive for that's attainable, like the short-term goal. it's just like slow starts here. I don't know why we're so slow right now, but we'll blame cold hands. We're gonna heat up right here. Were able to sneak in there. Sneak under, I should say. Not great on the P-speed conservation there, but at the once I got to the key, that's fine. Oh my god. My movement is so slow, but somehow not getting punished. I'll take it, I'll take it. We'll consider this a warm-up run. Good thing all we're gonna need is the warm-up run. Oh, I thought I was gonna hit the wall. I thought I was a little bit late on that toss. Okay. The final 3 cheeses in the bag. By the way, Dan, speaking to GG, some of the hot runs that you've missed since you've been gone, we had a deathless of the first 17 levels. We died in right after halfway in level 18, which is normal Tall Peak. We had a 5840 pace all bosses run inside of Wet Bowser. We had an hour and 30-second pace run inside of Dry Bowser. That's way too big of a left-right. Yeah, so we've had some paces. We've been doing some things. This one, I'm not very impressed with how our World 1 went, but... keeping it alive. Where did that exit come from? You didn't know? That's how you get to the to Brother Bastion level. We do it really early in the run because 1, we're already here. 2, it gives us a spot to land on the overworld. So the movement on the overworld is kind of nice that way. I guess it doesn't matter too much, but I guess the more important thing is that it's an exit that we can use to count towards unlocking Brother Bastion. So that's like the secret exit, but to make the exit actually playable, you have to get Secret Grove. There's a Luigi orb, which requires 20 exits completed. And then there's a yellow pipe, which unlocks Idle Hands, which requires 25 exits. Dude, please. And since you don't want to fly on the overworld to Secret Grove, then go somewhere else, and then later in the run, fly back to Secret Grove, like that'd be a huge time loss. We have to have 24 exits done by the time we do Secret Grove, so we can get the Luigi exit as the 25th, and then the yellow pipe as the 26th. We can still be fine. Let's just get a good rest of cave. Okay, let's see if we can get the fast strat. None of my PBs have it yet because it's so... Okay, well that was terrible. Let's get a little too distracted there. No thanks. Hard pass. That run was trash. What the fuck was that? You know what I should test out? I should test out up tossing that throw block. I wonder if that's a good play or not. I think that was part of our slowdown. We lost the show. Wow. What's up, Tom? Cansio will have to wait for another grind. The only thing Casio has going for it is that it does have some cool strats. But I would place the likelihood very low that I would ever play it. Nice and clean. stupid ass shark. I don't know how he got messed up, to be honest.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, I haven't been in the betting mood. I haven't felt like putting any predictions up there. What's the most fun Kaizo water level? I don't know. I'd have to think pretty hard about it. Evening, Dander. Welcome to the runs. Because off the top of my head, like, I don't instantly put any water levels as good. Right, like, try to like think back through the hacks that I've run. Like Akagare. No, that the second half of the Akagare water level is okay. It's like a fast auto scroller. But like no thanks to the first half. What are the waters over here? Like Gill Issue. I hate playing Gill Issue on first play. It's definitely better as a speedrun level once you know what you're doing, but I still don't think I would choose that over like other good levels, like non-water levels. Deuce Layer and Grand World 2 was okay. Not amazing, but not bad either. Grand World 1. No, that one. No, that level fucking sucks ass. Storks. Storks water level? No. Water's better than ice? Nah. Echo Basin, Grand World 1's a good level, and that's an ice level. And that's better than a lot of levels in Grand World 1, in my opinion. I think it's more fun to slide, especially slide fast, than it is to painstakingly swim everywhere. Like, does El Dorado have a water level? I can't picture it off the top of my head. And I think that fits the general rule, or showcases the general rule that like a water level might not be terrible. I feel like it's rare for one to be so good that I would actually like put it in the good category. Feels like most water levels are they're either bad or they're okay. Like they start at negative points because they're a water level. Invictus water level sucks ass. At least the first half. Second half is definitely better, but it's not like it's still not great because I feel, at least as a first play, definitely felt a little bit janky with the Yoshi portion of it. I think it was pretty consistent in the speedrun, but I still think it was like a little sketchy. It's very cool. Nice block grab. Oh wow, that actually still got an instant off. I'm surprised. I thought that wasn't going to be hard enough. I mean, it's terrible though. 15. Not even a good backup. What about reverse water? Toasty Coals, Grand Parole 2. The reverse water in Toasty Cold was not that bad. It was not that long of a section. And also the one in Hanzo was definitely the easier of the two. No. Too many nightmares from that Yoshi in the first half, and there's some really hard strats in the Tar. Normal Ice versus Slipknot. Normal Ice is definitely better by 1,000 miles. I don't like Slipknot. I don't really like mechanics that add delay to the desired input. Like I want my Mario to feel responsive. So Slipknot having to wait for it to actually turn around, I don't like that. The 6M, when you switch gravity, there is like a slight delay. It's not super big, but you can see the way that Mario kind of curves outward because the gravity takes a moment to actually kick in. I don't like that. The Yoshi Fireball in Weird Wield has a sizable delay, and obviously in the speedrun sense, we've got it mapped out. Like we know when to shoot, how to like behave, but just because we can in a speedrun doesn't make it like a good mechanic. Hey, yo, what's up, BB? What's up, Bash? You ready for the reset? Is that what I'm hearing? This is a very bad World 1. Water levels never really bother you? The other thing I'm disgruntled against water levels. They're also harder on the hand, Dander. So consider, like, imagine playing a water level, and if you want to control how Mario moves, you have a neutral swim. So you neutral the D-pad and you press B, right? That's like one way to control yourself. You have an up swim, so hold up and press jump. You'll get an even bigger upward push, or a down swim to get like to minimize how much you go up while doing your swim. Also, when you're on the up, like let's say you do an upswim, you can press down to cancel your speed gains. So there's definitely some control in there. But the more important thing is that because up and down are vital inputs there, and we are looking to control ourselves while also going fast, there's a lot of, for me at least, there's a lot of thumb emphasis to ensure that I have the correct input held, right? You don't want to, or like, my fear in a speedrun would be press it too lightly or what have you and not get credit. And then I would die as a result. So essentially it leads to overpressing, which is not good for the thumb. So I don't like that. That's one issue I have with the water, and the other issue would be that the movement itself is typically slow. Now there are things that get around that. Holding an item at least puts you at a decent speed in the water, so it doesn't feel as bad, but then it's harder to control, so it's a, you know, there's a pro and a con. And then kind of what I referenced earlier, Akagari 1 is an example of this, where you can have an auto-scroller, but like a fast auto-scroller. And so that can kind of compensate for water movement typically being slow. Invictus second half is the same way. And it's not really too shocking to me that those two levels I'm referring to, Akko 1 and Invictus, their water levels, the second halves of them, those halves are definitely better than the first halves. Carpal tunnel shot even after a few surgeries. Yeah. I'm dreading the day where something like that happens to me. Back with Jack and Max ready for the 101. Hell yeah, dude. Enjoy the food. What's up, Steaks? Thank you for good luck. Without water aesthetic. Are they excited to see this play out? Haven't really had a good pace yet today. I mean, it's still young today, but nothing to write home about just yet. Also, I think Lexapro, I mean, someone can correct me if I'm wrong, I think there is a term for the Lexapro water. I feel like there's a term called, like, pressure water or something. I could be mistaken, though. I've never played Lexapro, but there... What was it? There was a... I know there was a level I played that did have that mechanic in it, but the level I'm referring to wasn't that bad to execute. Nowhere near as hard as Casio. Please? 100 million across all players? Yeah, that definitely seems low, but I have no idea. Numbers get too big for me to even, like, fathom. Evening, Alpha. Luck? We could use some because we're not playing that great right now, but yeah, thank you, Grid. Appreciate that. You don't respect the do plays, Ash? They got 2 new... I don't have it right now, but they've got 3 new dues for the summer, apparently. The red, white, and blue. The white one does not sound interesting to me. It's like a peach lemonade, but the other 2 could be good. I plan on trying them when I can. I do. I can appreciate a new do. Orange is the one that really wanted me. A Livewire? Livewire is solid. Been a while since I've had it, but I remember being pretty good. Okay. How's it going, Dom? Plus 33. It's fine. It's fine. Run. Feels like a billion mistakes. The run's going terrible, to be honest. I've been very unimpressed with my gameplay so far. Nah, I mean, the newest thing was, I think, from Saturday. Jump off. No fast strat. We have a camera manip to despawn a Bowser statue in Brother Bastion. During the vertical room. There are 2 jumping Bowser statues. the right one of the two we can despawn. We've known that it was possible to despawn it, but we didn't know how. I figured the how out on Saturday. Where I think it was that Saturday. We also went through a process with the help of Alpha. He investigated the RNG for Tower of Fate, how it works. Actually looking at the code and deciphered if you enter with this RNG, you're going to get these room sets. Figured out which ones are the 8 rooms and the 9 rooms. And we try to then map that to what are our preferred rooms to try to see if there are any good sets. Better than what we already do. We did find one that was 2 seconds faster than what we currently do. But it is way harder to execute. So we're not going for it. Yeah, I don't remember the exact in-game timer I have to enter on to like set it all up, but it's out there. But there's one. It's like the first room I think was a double shell bounce room that was causing me some trouble, and then there was a double disco room that to get the fast strat was causing me a lot of trouble. Too far back left. No fast red bubble. From Northern Ireland. Got you on the big team. Hell yeah, Bracy. I appreciate that, man. Shouts to Ireland. Hope you're enjoying the runs. We're trying to turn this one around. It ain't pretty right now, but we're still holding out hope. Back in the day, Darth, we didn't have a manip. It was very difficult. That might have been good enough for one cycle, but I didn't trust it enough. Got a decent eye now for good versus bad setups there. dead run. Not interested in that. Yeah, it was fairly early in the grind. During science, we noticed the possibility that there might be a manip. Because during science, we did all the rooms, and then at the end of that, I wanted to time the entirety of Tower of Fate. Because, you know, I do my individual rooms, but because I didn't know what our room count was going to be, right? I couldn't just do room 1, room 2, room 3. Because 1, there could have been 20 rooms, and then other times there might have been 8, right? So what do I do with those other splits? And then 2, even if I set it up as 8 and I left the last one unsplit until I saw Bowser's room or something like that, so like I could try to finagle it. But even if I did that, the individual rooms would be from run to run invalid. So what do I mean by that? Imagine, I assume Laser Room is the absolute fastest room, since it's just a run right and it's a short room. It's like a short screen. So assuming Laser is the fastest room, if on run 103 we get Laser during as like the very first room, we'll gold it, right? But then let's say run 172 we get Laser as room 3. Well, it's going to get golded there too. Eventually, with enough runs, we'd find Laser in all 8 slots, and that would be the gold for each room, which would be invalid, right? So instead of doing that, I did room 2 through X, where room 2 of Tower of Fate is the lobby, right? So starting the timer when I enter into the lobby, stop the timer when I enter into DDR, and I wanted to time all that. Because that would be fair. That would be from run to run, it would be a fair representation of what our best possibility is. So, back to the science. Did all 81 rooms, mapped them out, understood what the fast strats were, and then we wanted to time like lobby to DDR, just like what I was talking about. And we had a save state outside of the tower. So like, you know how you enter into the tower level and you start in the outside area. So we were in the outside area at the door. So as soon as I press up, I enter the door into the lobby. And thus we were coming in at a consistent RNG, because outside of the tower, the RNG is not being modified. And because we were trying to go fast and we didn't know there was a manip, we were essentially trying to enter on first frame door inside the lobby, and we noticed we were getting the exact same room set over and over and over again. But I think in that regard, the first frame door on first power on, which we didn't know about power on at this time, but I think the first frame door on first power on was not a good room set, because I feel like I also remember us testing out other choreographed moves to enter the door. So instead of doing first frame, trying to do like go to this location and then jump and loop back around, or go to this door and then that door and then enter. Any amount of time to stall it out to change the RNG. And again, we noticed that as long as we were consistent with our choreography, we would get a consistent room pattern. So at that point in time, our goal was not to map out the perfect RNG, because we didn't even fully know all of the inner workings of it yet. The goal was just to find a decent room set that we could time for science. So I don't know if we got an 8-room set or if we did a 9-room set, but we found something that was decent-ish and then said, okay, that's good enough. And then we just left it there for a while. Not doing that in runs at all. Our early runs, I don't believe had any kind of choreography there. It was just enter the door, see what happens, and play it out. It wasn't until Grim claimed that he had a 9-room set, but that it was inconsistent, and he didn't know why. And his claim was FFA. So when we went to go test it, we sat at the door waiting for FFA, and then we ended up getting what we now know of as the 8-room set of FFA on first power on. So that's how we found that one, a little bit by accident. And then we believe it was Kura who suggested that the reason it was inconsistent for Grim was because first power on, like powering off and on the console, hard set the seed. Which I think made sense because our save state was, I think, done in chronological order. And what I mean by that is when we were sciencing things out, we started on a fresh save. So started on a fresh save probably on a fresh power on, and then did level by level. And then whenever we ended the night, came back the next day, we loaded up where we left off, and then did the next level, the next level, next level. So we were always on that first power on mentality by the time we got to Tower of Fate. Thank you, Bobby, for good luck. It's possible. Yeah, it's possible, Alpha, for sure. I don't claim to know the answer to that question. Is the timer based on game state, or do you have a... Are you talking about my splits? I use a foot pedal to do my splits. It would be nice for it to be automated, though. I try my best to be as perfect as I can with it, but I know I make mistakes. A few hundreds here, a few hundreds there. And then, so just to keep elaborating a little bit further on the story of the tower. Once we got FFA figured out and we understood that it was on first power on, like the first time we got there in a run after first power on, so we could do it. We didn't have to power off, power on every single run attempt. Only run attempts that got beyond the tower, or got to the tower, I should say. But we noticed our consistency with FFA in terms of the actual execution, not the manip, but the execution inside of FFA was not perfect. It was actually a decently hard set of rooms given the optimal set of strats. And we did tweak them here and there and try to find ways to make them both faster and safer where we could. But we were getting fast enough overall in terms of our PB that we couldn't afford to not have a backup plan, right? So that's when we started investigating what do we do if we're inside FFA, die, and then have to play tower again. Like, yeah, we could power off, power on, but it would be better if we could find a secondary manip. And that's when we started testing out other potential timers. And thus we found FF8. So for a long time, FF8 was just our backup 8-room set if we died in FFA. And then FF7 was our backup if we died in FF8. But it got to the point where FF8 was just so much easier than FFA. And it still felt fast that I actually got curious and timed it and found that FF8 was faster by 4.5 seconds. So then we made the decision to do a pre-run manip. Not just are we going to power off, power on, but we're actually going to enter on a second save file. Do the Tower of Fate manip for FFA, and then die to reenact as if we were doing a real run. And thus we're on second attempt now. And then start the real run from scratch, knowing that we would do FF8 once we got to tower. I fucking love that we didn't fail this at all. The other two trash-ass attempts, and on the one that's actually good, we fucking failed twice. Oh, shit, man. We're literally at a worse time than the other two runs, which were absolute garbage. And yet this one only died twice. Oh, it feels bad. Take best price that use it. Can't be manipped. Not surprising, Alpha. Not surprising, unfortunately. And are we referring to wet Bowser, dry Bowser, or both? How's it going, Nug? When I was walking to my car after work, I glanced at my phone and saw that your stream title says that you accomplished your any % hard mode goal. Big G's. What was the goal? What was the final time? I know you had a 2 hour 45, which already seems pretty fucking incredible. God, I was out of control there. 129. Wow. Insane. So good. Nah, you don't want to talk about my stuff. My shit's trash right now. Look at this. 2 deaths, 40 seconds. PU. The other 2 runs I took today were the other 2 runs I took today were much worse execution and also had a decent number of deaths, like more than 2, but were actually better paces than this, which is like has me disappointed. That's actually gonna be bad news there. I did not mean to miss that. We might not be able to do the fast strat. Let me see what this looks like over here. Oh no, we are. I couldn't remember where the snowdrop was relative to the question blocks. I always walk towards the coins, and I wasn't. If it was like the coins were next to the snowdrops, like off of the snowdrops, and I missed the leftmost one, I was like, okay, well, we're screwed for my setup. But nah, it was fine. Morale-wise, I'm feeling, in terms of the like post-work, feeling good. I was a little bummed at work though, or I should say more like annoyed. We have a it's like I'm a software guy, and I'm very thorough with my reviews. And there's a guy that he says that we don't have any tension between us, which I mean, because I asked him about it, which is good to hear. But at the same time, I can't help but feel like he's annoyed with me, and he also doesn't do like all of the things that I point out, and that's what really like annoys me. So as an example. There's multiple ways to skin a cat, right? And the same is true in software. So for the way that we use our tool, there's technically like 2 or 3 ways that you could implement something, but there's like a preference order, like a priority, or like we want to do it this way if we can, and then if we can't do it that way, we want to do it this way. If we can't do it that way, then the last resort is to do it this final way. And he tends to like to I shouldn't say he likes to. It's a weird spot. He's doing like a merge from a different branch to our branch, and it was the original code written was much older before we had some of this in place, so he doesn't want to necessarily do it in the current preferential order. He's trying to like leave it as is, and I was like, okay, well, we had like I don't want to do it that way. I want to just like get it done what is currently the right way, because I'm like idealistic like that. But you know, he's kind of adamant about not doing it that way. So I was like, okay, well, okay, at the very least, we got to write up a story and document that, okay, if we're not going to do it, we need a story that says we're going to do it, and here's what needs to change, and blah, blah, blah. Okay. So it takes a little work, but we get that kind of settled out. But I mentioned as part of that, like, we should document the reason why some of these things are having some errors. And he says, like, that he's not going to do it until that story actually gets worked, even though he has the knowledge of those errors. So it's like, I don't want necessarily, I'm not asking him to do like a full analysis, just document what he already knows, essentially. And that's why I think I'm frustrated. No, that's a bad setup for a fast red bubble. Don't get me wrong, though. He's a nice guy, though. I'm not saying that he's surly or anything like that. It's just one of those things where I think we don't see eye to eye on this kind of a thing. Am I superior? No. I wrote the new way of doing things. So like back when this code was originally written, there was an old way of doing things, and that way was gross and annoying, and no one liked doing it that way. I have since come around and revamped that entire like section of code, made it way more user-friendly. I don't think he's used it though since I've done it. So I think part of me thinks it's that he's a little bit nervous, so he hasn't done it before or used it before, and he doesn't exactly know how much time it's going to take. And obviously I'm biased. I wrote it specifically with the intent of making it easy for users. It's like I looked over what the final result would be if he used my code. And it would be pretty simple function calls. So in my head, it's a no-brainer, but it's okay though. We finally put the review to bed. I just said, whatever. I just let him write the kind of undocumented story, or the undetailed story, and left it as is. Well, I'll deal with it later, whatever. How's it going, Sinbad? Good luck. What's up, Sugar? How's the runs going? Not great. We're turning. We've only had 2 deaths on this one, but they were big deaths. But everything else has actually been going well on this specific attempt. It just doesn't feel as good because of the 2 big deaths. But we might start cooking here. We might start cooking now that you're here. Are things going on your end? Yeah, that's not a good death. It's been a while since I've done that mistake. Just in case, yeah. I appreciate that. Looking out for the stream like that. What a guy. Big left right, unfortunately. Did not need to be that big, but it's fine. It's about. It's about. We got the bonus going, man. We got the bonus going. We might be having a some people over doing some board games tomorrow. So I feel like Wednesday is my most common bonus day if I'm gonna do a bonus. But I think tomorrow I'll be busy. Yeah, shepherding runs that haven't happened in a long time. The bot's dead. Twitch API got changed once upon a time, and the bot never got updated. So theoretically, it might be already like if I go look up the bot again, like what it's based off of, they might have patched it so it actually works now. But I have not checked since the Twitch API changed. Anytime. Any freaking time. Not great. Not absolutely terrible though, at least. No, you would listen to me if I gave you orders. I know how to steer the ship, my friend. Trust. What's up, law score? Luckily, Paco's my my first general. Easy game. What did you battle today? You were babbling something about spaghetti when I was peeping in. Very strong. Ugh, an extra bounce, really? Oh my god. Okay, gonna have to do with the intended solution, unfortunately. The setup was totally fucked. So no midair. Okay, get me out. There was some sketch shit right there. Let's go. Still need to look at the visual cue to how to know when to commit to the one cycle. Okay, backed it up. Nice. Let's go. Easy fucking game. Love to see it. So we had exactly 2 deaths in Switcheroo of Blast Brigade. The other 2 run attempts were so ass, but they didn't fail the Switcheroo. This one has somehow been very clean, but had 2 Switcheroo failures, which are huge deaths. So this actually, it was like 40 seconds of time lost for the 2 combined. So like, this would have been in the green if it wasn't for that. I mean, that's a big ask, right? Because who knows if everything would have been identical, but assuming everything else was identical, and it was just those 2 deaths were removed. I knew I was so weak on that regrab. Oh, we actually had a 3rd death now. Not that one. That was the 4th. I think there was another one that was quick somewhere. My regrabbing is so asshole. What the fuck is going on? We've been doing such a good job at this, man. That's a big set of deaths. Oh my god, that was bad. Yeah, we had 10 to save, by the way, so. Either play real well or real bad, apparently. Well, I mean, that's not an unfair way to say it, but I guess the better way to say it, it's either clean or extremely big death. That's the run attempt so far. Fast route this time. At least it's quick. Wow, the salvage? Why was that RNG so shitty as well? I thought on respawn it was set to a known state. That did not feel like it was the normal respawn RNG. If we get a clean shot here, 58-30 pace is actually pretty darn good entering idle hands. And that's very possible that we could do that, so let's go. Oh my god. I might be dead. Nope. Okay, we're gonna do this. Because that was... I just didn't trust any of my speed there. I messed up the part right before halfway, so... We still have yet to test out Alpha's theory that entering the door on a specific frame will give a specific pattern. No way. He didn't get bodied in the corner, man. I think I backed that up decently well, but I am very like I feel like I should have been able to. I don't know that. I don't fully agree with what I just witnessed there. I don't love our. I mean, I can't hate the pace either. 58.47 is not too far off from the goal of 58.30. And if we have a good idle hands, it'll be a good position. But I can say it's fair to be a little nervous here, not in the sense of like, how do I say this is okay, I don't think nervous is not the right word. It's like not confident that this will be on a good pace exiting idle hands, just because idle hands is so sketchy and we don't have enough of a buffer to afford our average idle hands. But that all that being said, it's also very possible we could just get a good idle hands, in which case we would be on a good pace. Let's do it. Some of our strats are sketchy. We don't get burned super often at the first. It's just missing a key jump. That was the direction that was going. It's weird. I'm gonna take everything here safe. We already took 2 deaths.
Oh, thank God it gave me credit for that. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to get high enough to reach that. To do one extra release regrab there. I was somehow too high. Surprised I was still 37. I felt like I was kind of slow. Who's ready for the nip of the Bowser statue? Okay, very cool left. Very cool left. I'm fucking over this attempt. Wow. That fucking worked. Can you? Fuck, I'm so tilted. I really don't even want this to PB. Yeah, that's fucking cool. Nice touch. I didn't have to power off. I didn't get to tower fade. I'm tilted. Everything went horrendously wrong. Oh, that's so bad. I feel like normally we're pretty good at Brother Bastion too. Damn. That really was a run where it's like everything was played really well except for like just a few big deaths.
Let's go.
Does climbing the ranks in traditional SMW, so vanilla SMW, interest you as well? Nah. I mean, I speedran vanilla once upon a time. I have an okay-ish 96 exit, like a 124. Obviously, that was a better time back in the day. Even then, it wasn't like, by any means, it was not the end-all be-all. Like 122s were like the crazy times, and low 123s were very high tier. And I was shooting for a low 123, got close, crumbled, and then didn't want to go back to it. The run is just not that much fun, to be honest. There's probably worse things to run. It's definitely by no means like the absolute worst run ever made, but the thing that makes Kaizo so fun is the challenging obstacles coupled with just enough leeway to do interesting strats that test your precision. Okay. Okay. How's it going, James? Welcome in. Vanilla is more... They have strats, don't get me wrong, and some of them are interesting and challenging. So, like, the Yoshi fly in Vanilla Dome 4, I think it is. That's a really cool strat. So they definitely have some options like that, no doubt. But you also have a fair amount of RNG with, like, Force Evolution 2 and Vanilla Dome... I want to say it's Vanilla Dome 2. With the Yoshi clips. Just as one example. And then some of the time saves that you do are just, like, not that interesting. Not saying that they're not skilled, but an example of this would be mastering 51 flight speed, and more specifically, mastering it very fast. Like, getting to the speed quickly. Because that's another one of the downsides of vanillas for 96 exit is that there's a lot of flyover levels, which are fairly boring. And the one thing that you need to do is get to 51 flight speed as quickly as possible, because the difference between like a 47 and a 51 can be multiple seconds during the course of the flyover. And obviously, trying to optimize it, and you want to compete at the high level, you need to be minimizing that kind of a time loss, and that's just like not that fun to execute. But it's important though, so it's like you gotta do it, but it's not like an interesting technique. Can you play as Miles from Sonic? My Sonic options are Sonic and Tails. So if Miles is another name for Tails, I can do that. I don't know Sonic well enough to know who Miles is. Ah, okay. Let me do that then real quick. There you go. I didn't know if they were one and the same. That's not how you delete that file. Oh, I did not know the full legal name. I do think if I went back, Yanni, I think, or CJ, I think I definitely think I could improve upon my 96 exit PB fairly easily. Yoshi is out of sight. You just missed it, Lizzie. Lizzie snuck in there. We're a Tails stream now. I mean, sorry, we're a Miles Tails Prower stream right now. Yeah, I don't think it'd be too bad for me to go back and get like a 123. I don't think I would have the drive for it. Ooh, relearning vanilla right now? What category? Good job, Lizzie. Glad you enjoyed the pick there. That was worth it. Oh, okay, 96. Okay, nice. Are you gonna bot me? I think maybe I should switch my grip there. Maybe I should start in standard to do the throw. Yeah, we were just talking about that, Dante. No, you're good, man. No worries. Ooh, okay. You're gonna bot me. Let's fucking go. I respect that. That's a good time. If you bot me there, you are obligated to bot me in all my Kaizo runs. We're lucky we make it to Forest of Illusion in 96 exit. That's a blessing to get that far. We're lucky there wasn't more controllers lost to Yoshi clips. Thank you, PJ, for the good luck. Getting a bit bodied right now in World 1. We have 3 that got out of World 1 pretty quick, and one of them ended up being quite good. Got into idle hands. It got out of idle hands okay, but died to Brother Bash. Brother Bash was terrible. surprisingly. Almost just moved off into oblivion right there. I feel like I should buy a backup controller. I don't think I have one, actually. So I might be hosed if I, if like the rubbers on this one dies. I don't think I have any replacements. Farm's been playing game for 15 months. Appreciate that, my friend. To the hot bonus stream. Don't know why you don't submit a fake ending run. Because I don't want to take the time to do it. Simple as that. I'm not like super interested in the category, and if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right. That's like the main thing about it. It's like, consider what we're doing on all bosses, right? We already have record. We already have a 102, which is a strong time. But we don't want to just have a strong time. We want to have the run that feels like we did the things, you know? We went for all the strats, got them at a high clip, clutched it out at the end, etc., etc. Like, I wanted it to feel like a very, very high quality run that really showcases everything. I just don't feel motivated to do that kind of work on fake ending. Yeah, that's the fucking like third time today, dude, getting a double hit. Can you just not be a shitty on-off switch? That would be lovely. That would be fucking lovely if you just worked. And part of doing the fake ending, since it's only 3 exits, I feel like I would be obligated to do the P speed strat in Blades of Chaos. So picture the throw block hallway. You know, that's near the beginning of the level. So we do the 1 cycle throw block hallway. But after that, there's a thwomp that comes down, and then there's 2 triangles that follow him shortly thereafter. And then there's the narrow hallway with the blade and another thwomp, right? That blade thwomp combo, you normally have to wait a full rotation to get past everything. But after the moving backwards towards the throw block hallway, once you get past the throw block hallway, you can do a back and forth setup to build up P speed, and then bounce off of the thwomp that the triangles come down on, and maintain the P speed, get a clean corner cut, and if you're lucky, you get past the thwomp. And it's, at this point, when you're doing this, the blade that's near that thwomp, that last thwomp, is moving to the left. So you're corner cutting while going over that blade, so it's no longer in your way. But getting the corner cut is not free, and then even if you do get it, I don't know if it's RNG or what, but you can still sometimes get killed by the thwomp while it's coming down on you. So That would just be kind of annoying to have to continually reset to get that right. See the Bobcat. Something like that. I'm playing as Miles, my friend. You know about our good buddy Miles? I just learned today that Tails is his gamer tag. Oh my god, can we get the fuck out of World 1, please? I'm having so much trouble with these key jumps, man. It's like abnormally bad. I feel like I usually crush the key jumps. Wait, what are we getting? Did I miss something? We ever exit World 1? Probably not. The levels are too tough. Someone bet on no, Jesus Christ. The faith, or lack thereof. Oh! I did not consider that. That's interesting. I'm ready to chuck the entire console out. Get this shit out of here. If I see another goddamn failed key jump or double on-off switch, I swear. Not by much, not by much. I credit the toasty Cheez-Its that are keeping me sane. We did the key jumps. How did we lose that much? I didn't feel like the execution was that bad. There's one part that I did think was like a little bit slow, but I didn't think it would be 3/4 slow, and I think we had time to save too, so that's very peculiar. That Tails booty, man. Powerful stuff. World 1 ends after Blades of Chaos. I salvaged that. I didn't get to do my super... I didn't get to do the normal fast setup on the right side. I salvaged it to still get a 19, though, with a double ship hit, but it's fine. It's feeling decent. Although, you never know. The end of, I think, Sunday stream, we did something that I've only ever done twice. But it always makes me nervous. The part coming up, I snuck through the corner. Right here. I was not trying to do... I was pointing out the corner, and I was definitely not trying to go through it. Well, that's a way to lose this fuck-ass game. Yeah, that's a Keck W for sure. Yeah, that. Sorry, Lizzie. The believers were looking pretty good there. The only thing that was remaining should have been Blades of Chaos, which I have a high confidence in, but I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with that when the game gets you through the... Again, I've done how many attempts of this game? I've only had that happen now 3 total times. Once was today and once was Sunday. So before Sunday, it had only happened once. Extremely obscure. There's no new... That's the thing. There's no new strat there. that strat's been unchanged since like day 1. The way that I tackled the spin blocks and piranhas there. 20. Playing real well right now. Playing real well. I mean, you picked the right one to do. We should have been out. We gave it the suspense. That's just an expert touch. Knowing exactly when to do the prediction. Thank you, Orca. We're getting bullied by World 1 right now. We just had a death that was that has only ever occurred 3 times in all of my attempts across all categories. Fight back. Too weak. Too weak to fight back. Work took it out of me today. Can you stop, dude? Oh God, dude. With the, how many times have we gotten shell stolen, double hit on the on-off block, missed key jump in Dreadnought, like the corner thing in Testudo. We are we are not allowed to leave. We are. Eyes are taped open. Our hands and feet are taped to a chair, or chain maybe even. Who knows? Don't worry, this Tails run is going to be the hottest shit you've ever seen, Lizzie. Just wait, just wait. Because how obviously perfect that sprite is. Yoshi's pretty good. Well, I didn't see what the poll was, though. What was the poll? Is it who is the best sprite? Thank you, Glecko. Peach is the best sprite. Oh, the laser headband's pretty good. The Juzz, like, earbuds thing? I don't even know what, some kind of listening device, right? I respect the play. Oh, the wall run of Sonic is quite a nice touch. Mari who? Can I fucking do anything right? That would be lovely. Jesus Christ, that's terrible. It might actually be weird going to another hack at this point, being like, what is this Mario character? Give me this thick Tails booty instead. Oh yeah, I didn't notice his P speed, CJ, until you just mentioned it. That's pretty good. A little tail hover action. Aquamarine coveralls, oh god. Lizzie, I'm keeping this alive for you. You're gonna see some good stuff coming up. Patience is gonna get rewarded. That's a pretty nice crouch, too. That's angry face is supposed to be patience. That's good. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, there was another sentence I didn't see. I could almost imagine angry face or patience being turned into or patience being turned into angry face. Okay. Okay, that's fucking cute. We're back to the beach. I lied, Lizzie. I'm a big fat liar. You get to see nothing and like it, apparently. Boo! Hiss! Proceeds to throw tomatoes at me through the screen. Get off the stage! Who hired this scrub? He can't even beat World 1. The children's video game. Oh my word! Waluigi, pretty bad sprite. And apparently is the only sprite I've never PB'd with. You vote Sonic? Hard to argue with the wall run. Although now that I know Tails has the hover run, that's also pretty strong. This counts as the first one. Oh god. Who bet 40K on my behalf? Oh, you. I feel bad. Have you witnessed how how these runs have gone? Absolute travesty. one's a big bet. We got 100K on the line. At least 46. We're getting out of Tower of Fate. Well, TJ voted against me, and I know Dante always votes against me. So those must be the two doubters. Let's go for the believers right here. On the big bets, I mean, there was a good chunk of change in the pot. Well, that's a good sign. All the fucking time, you fucking shit, man. Yeah, that one is barely acceptable. As long as there was no other mistakes in World 1, we can eat it. If we had died in Testudo on the double Koopas, then it would have been a reset. I would need to get a second camera then. That's reset. That fucking flicker was so fucking big. This level club? I've written as Testudo. I have no idea, though. One more chance for the believers. It was looking... Well, it wasn't looking great, because... Like, there's several ways that I would have been wanting to reset that one, but... Here's what we're gonna do. The believers get a second life if I normally would have reset. If I get into a situation where I normally would reset on this attempt, I'm going to keep it going if I can handle it mentally, and if so, as long as we can get out of Cave, the entirety of Cave, plus 35 or better, we'll count it as a win for the believers. That's a big ask and is very unlikely. But who knows? We might not even need it. We might not need the boost. Because this is just going to be the run, no matter what happens. You'd buy it if I would do it. I would do it. I don't know exactly where I would put the camera. I feel like I would put it picture in picture with my other camera, maybe. I don't know where the good spot would be. Thank you, Sesame. Oh my god, that illustrates how the runs are going, by the way. Absolute piss poor execution, except for one run where we played very fucking well, but then died. Green screen my face. We died in Brother Bastion on the good run. Like, we ripped there. I think it was like 59-17 pace or something entering Brother, and it did not survive. So, like, it was a decent enough pace for sure, but it's like every section went wrong, culminating in a death in Magic Koopa. We need to call Gamblers Anonymous. It's a good one, Nug. It's definitely good. Unless you fuck it up and then you die. But I mean, who doesn't like dying and redoing all of World 1? I think I've proven that it's actually the most desirable strat. Nug, have you ever clipped through the corner? Happened to me today and on Sunday. So you know how there's like the solo spin blocks? There's like 3 of them, and then after the 3 there's a double stack. But there's like a small gap between that double stack and the corner. I just slid right on through. Sprite specific. It's not over yet. We still gotta get past Blades. I can definitely fuck up Blades. Good start, but we still need the good finish. That's a bonk. Uh-oh. Thought I shorted my left word too much. Okay, shoutouts to the believers. They knew that we were going to actually clutch it out on the second of 2 attempts. I did not have faith, but called it. Pretty good return there. Pretty good return for the believers. Thank you very much. Nice job, Chroma. Yeah, so much for always doubting me, Dante. Sometimes I have a clutch gene, sometimes. Usually they're in the wash, though. We need a no reset over underbet now. No, thank you for the gifts up to CJ. Oh yeah, dude, appreciate that. Never again. You tell him, you. Okay, cool. Well, there goes the fast strat. Nice throw block action. Seven in-game timer, Jesus Christ. World 2 ends at shifting strong, like after shifting stronghold. Oh no, don't remind me, Nug. Gotta rub that pipe. Bets are a little bit more timid this time. At this point, Leafs are favored for completing World 2, but we'll see. You never know. Especially after beating Blast. I still haven't gotten to show you the backup there, by the way, Nug. I haven't needed it yet. But one day you'll see the hot shit there. But hopefully it's not right now. Didn't get the super fast strat. We started it, but... Oh, God. I feel like I need to practice that. Something is going wrong there. That it's not feeling normal. That's not good enough. Yes, like that was correct. But we've already failed. We failed that twice now today, and one of the times that we didn't fail it, it still felt weird. So something is going on there. I don't know why that's being weird all of a sudden. The believers are definitely in trouble now. That's not a good spot to take a death. It's gonna come down to Stronghold most likely. Just ate away the kind of protection that we had. Gotta keep the bet interesting, right, Rich? Been a good day of instant pipe though. Unbelievable. Why? That's such a free section. I'm not taking that death. Oh, that's so disgusting. That is such a disgusting way to perform. Man, that should have been such a W. Coming out of blast like that? 10, you got 10, no. You need to, like, double up times 100. Remember when you could watch ads for bits? Fuck this game. you were farming the bits back then. Yeah, I feel like that's the only way I've ever had bits. Tried. Yeah, we didn't. You never got too many. Wasn't it like 10 at a time or something stupid? Like it wasn't a lot, but that's all I could do. I'm sorry, Nug. I should have been able to get out of that. I was trash. Wow, that's... Oof, whoever believes in that, you are you're clearly not watching today's runs. Yeah, there is a channel point redemption to make a prediction bet. And we actually have someone who's willing to make prediction bets right now, so this would actually be the time to utilize that. Easy money. I gotta prove Orca wrong. Okay, I'm putting on the big boy diapers right here, so I can shit myself while I get past World 2. What's up, Hobo? Okay. That was bad. Tamagotchi for the soup animal you're desperately trying to keep alive is yourself? Dude, Tamagotchis, I remember those being pretty fun. Silly but fun back in the day. And so yeah, that first one was just a trial one. We were just trying to see what was in World 1 available to us. Everyone should definitely be betting against. I have to get out of World 2 on this attempt. I hope you kissed your 10 PIB points goodbye, Xeno. I hope you gave them a nice long hug. You'll never be seeing them again. Once we've... I'm gonna guess we're gonna die at the start of the second half of this level. That's my guess. That way, everything's gravy if we get past there. See that logic? What's up, big boy? Would be deemed to blow up. The question would be, will option 2 donate 50,000 plus PIB to option 1? So the objective... Hold on, I'm trying to think of how this works. So, will option 2 donate? So, if option 2 bets over 50,000, but option 1 beats it, then then the answer to the question would be yes, which would be option 1. It's a trap. He's distracting me. Quick, get him. What's up, chat? I didn't get to see the run. When I was walking to my car after work, I quickly logged on to Twitch just to see who was doing what, and I saw his title said that he hit his goal, and then he showed up and let us know that he's a fucking god, man. He got a 129 2-shot on the Tower of Fate. Mad lad, what a legend. He said it was the equivalent of like a 1 hour 11-minute any percent, but with an 18-minute tower tacked in or tacked on. Very strong. Easy game. I told you I was putting the big boy diapers on right now. We gotta prepare ourselves for the long journey through the cave. Winter is indeed coming. aka we will see snow. Nah, don't watch me. Close your eyes. Listen to the soothing sounds of miles per hour. Don't actually mind what's happening on screen as we steal all your pib. Go. You should be getting like a 4-to-1 on your money, right? Or 3-to-1. That's like 30 or 40 pib in your bank. Or is that 40 to 50 pib in your bank?
So it begins. Very nice. Nah, I don't think so. I don't really notice. Like, none of my visual cues seem messed up when I'm running any of the sprites except for Grand Pooh Bear, who's actually busted. Okay. One of the two big ones is down. Actually, I guess there's like 3 big ones. I think like Stronghold should count as a big one for Cave. the classic fighting move, or like fighting game strategy. Mash and pray. Ooh, good left-right decision to save that. Not a normal way for me to do it, but... That's another good one. Let's go. I feel like the Waluigi kicking his feet forward when he jumps throws me off a little bit, but I don't think I don't think I have any cues that rely upon something like that would like make a strat inaccurate if I was using Waluigi. It's the only one I can think of that would be different. Quite good enough to get the fast cycle. I forget who I played in Killer Instinct. I was definitely more of a Mortal Kombat fan.
But Killer Instinct was still pretty solid. Oh my, I almost didn't make it in there. Which would have been death, probably. Okay. Believers, how you feeling? Can I get a believer roll call here? Not that there's not a ton in this pot, but still. Oh, nice. Wow, it's awfully high. That was close to failure. That was also almost too early. I did an extra right tap there to stall out, because that would have also been a death. I would be broke again. Like, oh wait, are you saying you'd be broke because you bet for me or against me? Go, Tails, go. Yeah, let's go. Ooh, I like where your head's at, Alpha. Always a believer. Oh, you've seen some rough times then, I see. Wow, I was out of fucking control right there. That's not good enough. Oh boy, how did that... Yeah, okay. I'm not fucking redoing that. I considered it for about half a second there. Actually, a little bit longer than half a second. If I hadn't had the dumbass death and fucking Gill issue, I would have tried one more time. We would have been fine. rip the believers. Next, okay, perfect. I'll put him in a safe spot, Otter. I promise. Okay, now Rich, you gotta do Dante's prediction bet. I don't know how it's gonna turn up. It still confuses me, but I'm sure you guys will figure it out. I don't know if we have enough big gamblers in here for it to be crazy, but we'll see. Even if you do 50K instead of 50,000. Well, wait. Really? I feel like the sentence isn't that long because option 1 is not part of the prediction. Hey, at least you know. You know. Oh god, that was big. Way bigger than I should have jumped, but it's fine. Not what I meant to do. We actually salvaged pretty quick. Wait. Are the no's gonna take this? Oh. I don't know. I'll let someone who understands what's going on, they can figure it out. Dante has a side account. Imagine. You get the side account ready with the 11K. Or are you just lying? Are you just building the pot so you can sneak in just under the 50K on the no side as people build up the yes side? Or what's very probable is someone doesn't understand the prediction and just looks at the odds and then makes a bet at the end without realizing that they're gonna cost the nose. It's dicey. Could happen. Oof! Oh man, I thought that last second went from 43 to 45 to 49. Oh, so fucking close. Big dubs for the nose. It would not have taken much for someone to, for like just one other person to come in there to try to snipe. What's the bank sitting at right now, Dante? $1.8 million? What the fuck? How can one man be so powerful? Am I wearing black underwear? An interesting prediction bet. I don't even think I know what I'm wearing, to be honest. I definitely just pick up whatever is a bit like on the top of the pile is what's going on. The question is Rich gonna set it up? I know, right, Lindsay? I do like to imagine that's actually just his booty, even though we all know it's his tails. It's funnier that way, though. I'm not sure I would understand the difference. Like, the way you word that's like, do we have 5 fingers? Let's assume for a second we consider thumbs fingers. Do we have 5 fingers? Or is it 1 finger that is split face? You know what I'm saying? Like... Isn't it called Rockman? Rookman? How is Rook better than Mega? I'm not seeing it. Oh, so you gotta be careful, because I'll just believe you, Alpha. Hashtag trust. Wait, Mega Man has a girlfriend? I definitely did not know that. Yeah, I never played the Mega Mans, really. I tried out, it was either Mega Man 2 or 3 on, like, the Wii Arcade or something. And I actually enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty fun. And I've watched some amount of speedrun. Not a lot. I remember watching, I think it was like a newer Mega Man that Reeves was grinding for a bit. Oh, yeah, nice credit for the fucking bounce. You know what? We'll just call it there. It ain't happening tonight. I'm playing like trash. I had one good run. It is what it is. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Sorry the runs weren't good. Peace.